Hi, this is Tiff Shuttlesworth, president of North Point Bible College, and as we do each and every week, we come here to YouTube to share a vision video, and this is our primary way of systematically and consistently sharing from our heart with you, whether you're a graduate of the school, whether it's a Zion graduate, a North Point graduate, or even a friend of the school or potential student. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and meet us here every week. I want to read a passage of Scripture to you today out of the Gospel of Luke and the 10th chapter, Luke chapter 10, and go down to verse 1. The Bible said, "The Lord now chose 72 other disciples and sent them ahead in pairs to all the towns and places that he planned to visit." I want to pause right there. This concept of God sending them out as pairs. One of the things that's upon my heart as the president of North Point Bible College is that I want to do my best to help those of you that are married, whether you're a Zion graduate or a North Point graduate or a potential student. I love the idea of if a husband feels called, that in your studies, have your wife join you. Or if a wife feels called to ministry, to have your husband join you. As a matter of fact, to give you an example as to what I'm talking about, we recently accepted 2 students from the great state of Alaska. And I felt in my spirit as the husband had applied, who's already in full-time ministry, to ask his wife to pray about joining him in their systematic studies. She was so touched and so excited that I had even suggested that. But I said, here's what I want to do. I want to be able to offer you, as a husband and a wife, a pricing that makes it easy for you. I am in the process now of doing a case study because to me, obviously the school has financial needs, but job number one, hear me, job number one for me is not money. Job number one for me is raising up a holy army of distinct and excellent Pentecostal ministers to fulfill the Great Commission in these last days, driven by the motivation that I believe Christ is coming soon. And I think there's something to be said, especially for those that are online, for a husband and a wife to be able to sit down together and to do their studies together, whether it's the 1-year certificate in biblical studies or the 2-year associate's degree or the BA in theology or master's or MDiv or whatever your heart desires. I want to make it so affordable that husbands and wives can do it together. If you have interest in that, I want you to connect with me. You can do so in the comments section of this YouTube video, or you can connect with us at North Point. But I want to read on. The Bible said in verse 2, these were his instructions to them. The harvest is great, but the workers are few. So pray to the Lord who is in charge of the harvest and ask him to send more workers into his fields. And to me, this is a natural and a biblical way of those that are already joined together as one, husband and wife, to work together, to pray together, to train together, to educate together, to strengthen you in your ministry so that we in these last days can raise up more workers than we have ever been able to raise up before. This is my prayer for you. And again, if you're a Zion graduate, if you're a North Point graduate, I spoke to a lady yesterday who has credits from another Bible college from many years ago. And I said, we will help you and fast track you on the way to your bachelor's program or master's or whatever she desires to do. And I extended that same offer to her. Ask your husband if he would like to walk that path with you. And I'm going to do my best. And when I speak of 2 for 1, obviously we're going to do our best to make it affordable, to make it accessible, And we are offering this to you and want your input. Would you connect with me and let me know? As always, if you're not already supporting North Point, we're challenging all of our alumni, all of our Zion grads, North Point grads, friends of the school. Would you pray about joining the school at $84 a month, which is $1,000 a year, and help us raise up young people in these last days and help them graduate debt-free? Will you pray about that with me? And will you participate in making this dream come true? From my heart, I love you. We're praying for you. Until our next video, bye for now.